Hello, beautiful early chat. You're all gorgeous. We're still about 5 minutes early, so hang tight, grab a snack. Me and the Kaamos crew will be live in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I heard you are a frog.
It's me, Frogslow.
Have you two been passing around the sickness within your domicile?
I am currently down with the sickness.
Get up, get down with the sickness.
That's all I can hear when I hear that song. Just like mindless guttural chanting.
Yes.
I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Kozlo. And I wish you, I give you extra healing potion of mental fortitude, which really amounts to nothing. I pretty much gave you the D&D equivalent of thoughts and prayers. So I apologize that it's almost too insensitive. Hey,
Especially since
get
all
better
of
or
Christina's
die
healing
trying.
potions always roll a 1.
Ooh, okay. I mean, last session, who had the really shitty healing potion roll?
Everybody.
Was it? Oh, was it Sai?
I didn't use a healing potion, so.
Like everybody who drank a healing potion last time drank. Like I think Grabella drank 2. Yeah, and then like also in Ascended, there was a couple that got drank that were just bad.
Yeah, they were just really terrible rolls. Whew. It's all right. I did my first re-rolling of the d20s.
I don't see any 20s here.
There are no
that means that
20s.
You got all your shitty ones out.
Yeah, like
Yeah, this is
either I'm charged up or you
About
know.
to go Super Saiyan.
I'm good.
Did your hair get really long and blonde all of a sudden?
Oh god, not again. Tugum. Oh! Tugum! Tugum, I have something for you. I have something for you. I'm so excited. Alright, Tugum. I want you to open the macros folder, and if you're looking at the game, on your macros bar, like click the little folder icon. It's like teeny tiny to the left of your macro bar.
I see it.
Okay, and it'll open something. You click on the player macros folder. It's orange. Okay, you should see a couple sounds in there. A bagpipes one and a war gong. You can drag those to your hotbar. I am temporarily giving you permission to activate these sounds on a whim.
Can I do a couple test runs?
You may. You may.
Lacks permission to update playlist.
Oh no! Okay, hold on. I think I can fix that permission real quick. But eventually I do want to get you, slamming these. Not all the time. Sometimes. So it's the playlist.
Did you just get really quiet in here? Or is it me?
It's just you. No, I think everybody is here. I think because Kozlo is not feeling well, he's a little bit quieter than normal. I saw Grabella sneak in here. Hey, Grabella.
Hello.
Hello.
Not as bad as he is, but
Oh no. Everybody. Yeah. Getting sick. Yeah. Oh.
Also, good news. My character sheet is still not in dark mode.
What in the actual fuck?
I haven't even checked, but
I literally. Okay, I'm clicking on them and they're good to me. What?
only you get the dark mode.
What in the actual...
Fucking hacks, man.
Maybe it's because I swap some certain settings, because when I'm prepping the game, I'm on my laptop, and then when I'm playing the game, I'm on my PC.
Holding out on us.
I know.
Holding that dark mode over our heads.
It's really good.
What she meant when she said that dark mode is not active for everybody, she just meant the dungeon. It's just everything's dark. No light.
Okay, sheet settings. Players. ID5E color theme, alternate, dark. Changes.
I'm posting this mostly so everybody can see the wonderful GIF I found.
Does he have a little cowboy hat? Oh my god.
It's the next Pokemon you have to counter.
Is that like a flying dragon type? That's what I would think it would be.
That should be one of your little kobold minions.
I did try to get Grabella a little salamander. I feel like that ship has sailed.
I did it. All right. They should be. Wait, okay. Azrael, is yours dark mode?
Nope.
What in the actual poop?
Am I supposed to like change the sheet type?
No, because
I'm on
it should
D&D
be
5e tidy E sheet.
Yeah, that should be correct. And I changed all of yours to be the tidy 5e. Saved it.
The tidy whitey? Did you pick the tidy whitey? Because that might explain things.
No, I didn't pick the tidy whitey.
Well, that's the one we've got.
The tidy 5e sheet should be the one that you're on. Oh, I lost connection to the server.
Big same.
Forge.
That pops up sometimes though, and it's fine. So
I am
Yeah,
wearing a jacket. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I have my drink, and hopefully I will have connection to the server, and we will get started. One of these days, the thing I promised, like, hey, your sheets should be in dark mode. Wow, they look so great. And you guys open them and they're like, still not changed, even though I have the tab clicked. Oh, well, now the game just isn't loading, so. Hi, Forge. And stream that I started 15 minutes in advance, just to ensure that everything was preloaded. I love server issues.
I now have the opposite of dark mode in that the entire game is just
Yeah.
a white screen.
Yeah, the entire game is like not loading. Well, alright. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Love server issues, they're the coolest. I believe in you, game.
Really does not want to work.
No. It's like, alright, 77%, we are loading. You know, so here's what I think the problem is, okay? So the Forge servers clearly can't handle how large Arctis is, right? So every time I load up the game, they just, like, they begin smoldering. Because every time I load up this map, I know that somewhere a server engineer is called. And it's like the bat signal. They're like, oh my god, Arctis is loading. Like, Jesus Christ, has she optimized anything? No, sir, her tokens are 2,000 by 2,000 pixels. Oh my god. And, well, how big is the latest map she made? 5,000 by 5,000 pixels, sir. Oh my god, dynamic lighting? Yes, sir. Mother of God.
Oh god, it even has a watermark.
So that's what I believe is happening. Okay, wow, I loaded. There may be hope for you all. I had to put on the idle Sims 2 music.
I'm watching hockey.
Nice. All right, I see Azriel loading in.
I mean, I think I'm in.
Yeah.
I've been in. Unless something changed.
I'm seeing Tugum loading slowly. Probably need Cherry and Kozlo to do a to either wait about 45 seconds or reload.
It shows I'm in the
there
game,
we
it says
go.
the game's paused.
It's
Oh, yeah.
not even letting me get to the login screen.
Okay, Tugum, if you're good, then just hang out, and then Grabella and Kozlo will have to fight the login demons.
I still don't have permission to update my playlist though.
That's fine. I'll have to fix
Could be
that
because
for
it gets
next
paused.
game. Yeah.
Don't forget to claim your Pride Month dice on dndbeyond.com.
My chat log.
Was
Did
that
you
a
guys
thing?
see the Pride Month Burger King like meme?
I did not.
You can get a Pride burger and it's either like 2 top buns or 2 bottom buns because it's all equal.
Can I get it with two bottom buns, please?
I'll post it in Discord. It was got screenshotted. It's in general.
Thank you very much.
I have captured the gay dice.
My god, the gay burger agenda! Alright, I see loading, I see potential in Grabella, and I see Kozlo in game. Hooray!
It's thinking about it on my end.
We'll give Cherry a moment, and we will do our glorious recap in the meantime. Previously on Arctis, you all, led by a very well-drawn kobold map, have decided to descend into the depths the depths below Polaris in search for the subterranean dwelling Magma Drow, the Vaki clan, who lived deep underground, secluded and sequestered away from the rest of the squabbling Polaris nobles. The kobold map that you received, however, was not the best of maps, and seemed to only generally guide you in the direction of the entrance to the Vaki gates. And after getting lost in the various twists and turns of the caverns, and almost squished to death by some loose rubble from the ceiling and various other pit traps, not to mention the spiders that fester every corner of this sprawling cave system, you all have made your way. Trying to think of what to call this area. You all have made your way to the eastern part of the caves, where you have discovered yet again Spider Town. It's full of spiders, like Flavor Town, you know, but instead of flavor, there's spiders. Where you saw a curious-looking spider that seemed to phase in and out of existence. And what it seemed to be guarding was a large sack suspended from thin webbing that stretched out over a yawning canyon. And the first thing that you all decided to do was set the webs alight, which would have sent the large sack here falling into the canyon, and then allowing its squirming contents to burst free. But with some quick thinking from Azrael, and some rope tricking from Kozlo, you all managed to suspend this spider's nest from a hole torn between the worlds. Yeah, Kozlo, just open up a rift between realities, that's fine. Just shove your rope in there. And then Azrael flew over and attached the rope to the sack, allowing it to still remain suspended over the yawning canyon. However, the phase spider itself was not so lucky, and now lies at the bottom of this canyon. Status unknown. Aside from that, in this cave, and the disturbing amount of spider eggs that line the walls, the twists and turns and the stairs that go slightly up to the south lead to the first official man-made thing you've seen down here. A strong, thick wooden door, locked with a rusty iron lock. And to the northwest, to the northeast, with the stairs spiraling further downwards, you see a hint of light. A torch, perhaps, flickering in the distance. Azrael is currently flying 10 feet above the ground. The rest of you have your eyes of the night on. And we have made the dark here a little less dark to allow everybody at home to be able to follow along a little bit better, and it was too dark and I couldn't see anything, so now it's a little less dark. I hope you enjoy, and if you still can't see anything, let me know. Otherwise, that is where we will start today's session. The spider egg sack swings just slightly back and forth as it is stuck to the rope trick suspended from the skies.
Well, good job, everyone. Now where to?
Somewhere where I can get out of this fire. It is so hot in here.
Do we want to go to the south through that door, or do we want to go north, where that light is?
Wherever it's
Well,
colder.
Ezra, I
kinda
will get you
check
out of
things.
there. There you go. You should be able
Let
to
me
move now.
out.
Freedom.
Azrael will actually float over here if you want to move them there, Christina.
I think you can go there. Oh no, you
Well,
can't.
here, I'll just do.
You'll
I'll
have
just
to
do this.
go. Yeah, you'll have to go down and around.
What do you mean? Follow the path like a pleb?
Yeah.
You don't make flicks do this. That's all I want to say.
I do actually. Tugum, hold on right there. Right here.
God damn it.
As you step between the palisades here, there are these large wooden barriers that seem to divide this area and the T junction in the hallways beyond. But Tugum, you're distracted by the torch here running along ahead, and your foot trips something in the dirt. Tugum, make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Oh, Tugum. That is unfortunate. As you look down, you see a small silvery wire, just briefly, around your ankle. And you know you tripped something as it's connected to the palisade here. The wooden
Aw,
pole
shit.
holding the ceiling up shifts and falls down, allowing the roof above Tugum, in a large, thick, square block, to come cascading down upon his head. And he had no idea it was coming. And Tugum, you did not make your saving throw, and you have no bardic inspiration or bless to save you. I apologize. Tugum, you take 21 bludgeoning damage, and you are currently prone, crushed underneath the weight of a massive piece of granite.
Oh my god, Tugum, are you okay?
Well.
The weight of the granite is threatening to crush the wind out of your lungs. You don't have a lot of time, Tugum, before you will be unable to breathe.
Grabella's gonna try to pick it up.
There's my late stone noise. Grabella, make me an athletics check.
Ezra will cast guidance on Grabella.
Oh, very good.
Didn't need it, but good to know.
Grabella, if you were to miss the save by 5 or more, you would have dropped the stone once again on Tugum.
Bye, Tugum.
I would have just died here.
Sploosh.
With the save very high, but you still making it, you heft this massive chunk of granite off of Tugum and throw it aside with a thud. Boom!
What happened?
Didn't look where I was going. Anybody got any headache medicine?
Kozlo will... Hold on. I just accidentally reordered something in my list. Okay. Kozlo will hand potion of greater healing over to...
I have one. I actually have 2, so...
Then never mind. Kozlo will not do anything.
Is superior better than greater?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my superior healing one then.
All right. Tugum shakily lifts the healing potion to his lips. Lucky it didn't shatter under the weight of the stone block. Hit that healing button and see how much you heal. 28.
Nice.
Not bad. Tugum, as you drink the potion, it tastes strongly of strawberries and a little bit like cough medicine. And you feel and hear audible popping noises as your ribs realign into place.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I thought I could never play my bagpipes again there for a second. I was really worried.
All that you hear as you stand back up is just the whee of the bagpipe. I have a new song for everybody today that I would like to debut. I'm hitting it.
Oh my god.
Is that Darude?
That is
It is.
Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
You're welcome.
That is probably the
It's
greatest
appropriate.
thing I've ever heard. And I will be requesting that and only that from now on.
You're welcome. So now we have Careless Bagpipes, Toto's Bagpipes, and that one I named Rude Sandpipes. And eventually you'll have access to all 3. So I believe in you, Bard.
Have you guys ever played the version of Africa, like the music version of Africa, Russian Roulette?
I have not. Now
So
I'm
you make
concerned.
a playlist on like Spotify, and you put 5 versions of Toto's Africa and 1 version of Weezer's Africa, and you just shuffle.
Nice. I've seen that, but with what is it? The Ice Ice Baby and the other song that has the same beat.
Oh,
Under Pressure.
Oh yeah,
Thank
Under
you.
Pressure. Yeah. I love it. All right, Tugum. The large granite slab has now been thrown aside by Grabella, and you're extremely winded, but no worse for the wear now, aside from some lightly pressed clothing.
Wonder how much gold that potion cost you to drink, Tugum.
Well, who cares? Can't spend money when you're dead.
As if you're
care
That's
in
a
general,
fair
but sure.
point. Wait, hold
I
on.
literally have a bar full of money for dead people.
Grabella and Azriel are both dead, and they are spending.
They're unborn.
Unborn.
All right,
I think that's a
like-
different thing, but
I
you
do
know
wanna-
what?
We don't count.
What do you mean, you people, Tugum?
Oh, what do you mean, breather? Oh yeah, what do you got lungs for, idiot? Breathing?
Honestly, Tugum wasn't really breathing under there for a minute, so
Alrighty, can I check around this corner for any more booby traps?
Absolutely. Make me an investigation check, Tugum, now that caution has struck you in the face. You peer around the corner. To the south, you see a long hallway descending into darkness. To the left, which would be to the north, you see a lit torch, but crammed in the end of the torch seems to be a sliver of some sort of shard.
I sure wish I could read this map.
Ah, yes. Do we show the map again? Because
I have it
How
pulled up.
good
I'm
is
looking at it.
Kobold map, very good.
Very fucking. Oh, I can't wait to feed the cartographer to a fucking spider.
Okay, so remember the five-legged squiggle in the bottom left-hand corner was the magma spider. For those of you with color perception concerns, and then the lighter colored sphere, which I could also conveniently made yellow on yellow, seemed to be some sort of treasure that the kobolds warned you about. In the Vaki area was the large teardrop-shaped blob on the bottom right-hand corner of the map. But it really is a terrible map, but perhaps the cartographer's finest work. You're not sure.
I'm sure that he'll never make another map after this.
I can't even argue with that.
It sounds vaguely threatening.
If I make it out of this goddamn tunnel alive. Alrighty. Up or down?
well, there's also the door back here. Are we sure this is the way we want to go?
a trap this way, which means likely a person, not a spider.
Yeah, they wouldn't trap it over here if it wasn't important. But we can go look at the door, not it going first.
I'm not sure that's actually true, but I mean, there was that one trap in that one area that literally was just protecting this really cool but otherwise kind of rusty chisel.
Well,
You know,
now
the Cosmo
Special
found.
chisel. I'll figure it out.
you lead the way, Azrael.
Okay.
Move back here.
Azrael floats. Maybe. There we go. Azrael will float right up here to the top of the stairs, and we'll investigate.
All right, Azrael, make me an investigation check, please. There are large spider cocoons that line the walls both to the southeast and the southwest. There is a large web spanning in between the walls here. Noting that it seems like no one has passed through here in some time, And around the corner, you see 2 jars laden with dust. The door itself seems to be of strong and sturdy make.
Seems safe enough. Maybe there's loot behind that door.
We'll go check it out, buddy. You're the one flying. Oh, God.
I can't open doors. It's not my job.
Kaza will do
Wait, you
another
can't, or it's not your job?
Both.
once over of the door frame and surrounding area because he doesn't want a boulder to land on him. Looking for traps or anything weird about like the door mechanism or anything.
All right, make me an investigation check, please. Golden legendary.
So much investigating.
Oslo, you peer around, and not only do you find a very grime-encrusted coin here in this urn. As you stuff your grubby little hand down in there, you come up with a single platinum piece. The spider cocoons here and here are both long empty and are not pulsating or squirming like some of the other eggs. The webbing here, you just cautiously broke through, disturbing nothing in the process. And, Kozla, with your investigation check, the large rusted lock that lies on this door is in much worse condition than the door itself. One good hit, and the lock will just merely break apart. Otherwise, the door does not appear to be trapped.
Alright, stand back. How far back? Yeah, you're probably fine up there.
I'm gonna have the force ballista get right up in front of the lock and just point blank shoot it with its
With a force blast?
ballista thing. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Just roll the hit with advantage. Let's do some siege damage. He's sieging. Okay. Point blank, aiming right at the lock. Fire the missiles. With a single well-aimed shot, the top of the lock and the body of the lock go flying in 2 different directions. Pow! They fall into the canyon after ricocheting off the walls. The door swings slightly open.
Bella's gonna go up and take a look.
You can take Freya out real quick. Be right back.
Gerbella, you may open the door if you like. Inside, you find a short and dilapidated hallway. The walls are rough-hewn like the rest of the cave. In front of you seem to be 2 wooden structures with 2 separate doors. Around the corner, as you walk, you see another door. Gerbella, make me an investigation check.
There's 3 doors now. Oh boy.
Gerbella, with your investigation check, the wood is rotting and dilapidated in some places, but you barely make out what may have once been a sign on each of the doors. They are flipped around and kind of stuck to the door.
They're flipped around, you said?
Mm-hmm. They're kind of suspended by rotted string and flipped around.
She's gonna flip them over.
Yep. What languages do you speak, Corbella?
That is a good question. Thought I have my sheet open. I don't. It's Draconic and Primordial in common.
It seems to be in a bulky and rough-hewn language you do not understand.
I don't know what this is. Does anybody read this?
I only
There's
speak
signs on
Goblin.
these doors, but I can't read them.
Kozlo, you
Is it
only speak...
Goblin?
It is not Goblin.
Then I don't know either.
You don't know either. Tugum, what
I will
languages do
say
you speak?
so loudly, but
I
in a voice that
speak-
sounds like Kozlo.
Common, Orc, and Goblin.
You cannot read it either.
Adriel isn't here.
Literacy underrated. I'm actually gonna sneak a peek at Azrael's character sheet real quick.
Oh, you can just go look at somebody's character sheet.
I can, and I did. Azrael actually will not be able to understand it either. You can try to deduce what language it's in, and if you have any sort of magic or skills like comprehend
Yeah.
languages,
I
you
have
may-
this. I don't have comprehend languages. So I could at least try to know what it is. Unless somebody
Azrael,
else has something better.
there are 2 doors in front of you and a third door around the corner down the hall. There are dilapidated signs hung with rotted string on each of the door, that they were turned around and seem to be in a runic language that no one can puzzle out.
Is this the same runes that were on the stuff we've seen before? Like the skeleton we found?
Actually, you can make me a history check with advantage.
Okay. Is my streeters. It's about as good as it gets.
While they may be almost, they invoke like the familiarity, right? It's like seeing a foreign character and you're like, oh, like that might be like, the language of this region. But as to say they're the same, they could be cousins, they could be brothers, but
Okay.
you're not confident that they're the same language.
Should I have rolled a d6 with that as well?
You can, if you'd like your past lives to assist.
It's already ticked it off. So
Sure, yeah. Pop it on there. As you search and chew for answers. Ooh, that is slightly better.
Slightly.
This will help you narrow it down to more of the subterranean races. Could be something even Earth-related, possibly Dwarven.
Kazu, do you know, never mind, he's gonna get mad if I ask that. Does anybody know dwarves?
What's a dwarf?
They're small like Kazu, but, not green.
They are ugly.
They're like tiny humans. But it's kinda, maybe, I don't know.
So they're babies? I'm confused.
No, they're just very short in stature people. Like they start super small and then they only get, so tall.
Nope, never seen a dwarf.
Yeah, like Kozlo, except they grow horizontally.
Yes. I was gonna ask Kozlo if he knew any short people, but she was pretty sure he'd yell at her like, yes, Azrael.
You should pick on Kozlo as much as possible now because he can't actually sass you back today because of his throat injury. So sass away, and Kozlo could just in the corner, and I'm gonna be here for it.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we try one of them? All of them?
Are they trapped?
My investigation gave me an 18, so the only thing I saw were the signs, I think.
They do not appear to be trapped, Grabella, from your investigation and cursory examination. It seems to have some sort of rope-like apparatus in order to open the door with a very rudimentary lock.
Seems like I could probably like punch it open, to be honest.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, which one?
hope-
Which one do you want?
Hope there are no dwarfs in there. Might startle them.
Just gonna move back here real quick.
Which door do we want to open first?
Door number 2.
Door number. Okay.
You want an athletics check on this?
Yeah, make me an athletics check.
Boy, boy.
You've been to Disneyland, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I normally don't start questions like that, but so you've been to the Indiana Jones ride?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you know how they got that, like, when you're waiting in line and you can like grab the rope, right? And you like tug on it and it does something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you grab the rope, like kind of Indiana Jones style, like not kind of knowing what you're doing here, but this is very suspicious. And you give it a good tug, and it gives about maybe an inch or two before catching, and then something beyond the door either unlocks or snaps. You're not quite sure, but the door opens. The door opens. Wooden planks appear, are built before you. And what you've found seems to be a loo. There is
Okay.
a bit of paper sitting on the side of the raised platform with a large hole in the center, generally used for defecation. Something you haven't done in quite some time. Grabella, you can make me an investigation check as you peer into the bathroom.
I think the words are probably Girldorf, Boydorf, but these are poop closets.
Oh, finally, I gotta take a shit.
I knew.
Well, I looked at it, but he shut the door.
I would imagine that Kozlo would be puking from the wrench in there.
Something clicked in there, by the way, so hopefully it doesn't grab your butthole.
Kozlo.
Never mind, I'm out of here.
So quick. You were already pooing. It's too late.
Either he
I'm a
took
goblin. I poop very fast.
the fastest poo, or well, one thing that he didn't notice that your eye caught was there's a very small grime-covered pouch sitting on the lip of the toilet.
Ooh.
What would you make him roll to see how fast he could poop? Just out of
Constitution, 100%. And that roll would be modified depending on his diet the day before.
Just gonna grab
Oh,
the little
man.
pouch.
Con?
Oh, that's a poop
alright.
pouch.
Kozlo?
pouch.
That's a poop pouch.
I don't know what you ate the day before, Cosmo, but it smells so bad in here.
Why would you pick up something that's in a poop room? What
It's
is
a pouch. I don't know. What if it has something we need?
And what if it's got poop in it?
To be fair, she is trying to build her very own dragon's hoard, and it is pretty meager right now, so
Yeah, I need to check every pouch I get my hands on.
beggars can't be choosers, Tugum.
Grabella, you
know
find
what?
50 gold.
Ezreal, you're right. You're already surrounded by piece of shit kobolds. Might as well add some more shit to the pile.
You can add 50 gold to your inventory.
You've grumpy when you're crushed by rocks, Tugum. You know that?
Grabella,
Hey,
make me
you want-
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Grabella, the smell that wafts up from this hole is unholy, and you're not sure if it's because Kozlo utilized it or that there's something there, but either way, there is just a horrible stench coming from that hole.
This smells so freaking bad. I need to.
And if you had a usable stomach, it would probably be heaving. However, you are 50 gold. You're 50 gold richer.
Do you want to see if the other poo closet has money in it, Cosmo?
If you're just gonna go play with poop, might as well.
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
For the herd.
She says she goes over to try and open the door again.
All right, Grabella, give me a good old athletics check again. Tug the rope. Okay, you
Yoink.
pop this one open with ease. And again, you are greeted with the sight of a dwarven loo.
She's gonna hold her nose and peek in looking for anything.
Grabella, if you shift yourself one square to the left, you might get a little bit better view of what's in there.
Oh.
But on the ground, and once again encrusted with grime, you see the glint of what might be gold.
And you grabs it.
There is a pendant wedged in between the floorboards here, Grabella. You're going to have to give me a sleight of hand check in order to free it without damaging the necklace.
Oh, you're gonna fall into a big old pile of poo. I know it. I know that's what's happening.
Grabella, you give it a good yank, and the thin gold chain snaps, leaving you with
Damn it.
a bit of broken pendant.
Is it any particular stone? Or is it just like a round gold pendant?
You can either make me a sleight of hand, or you can make me a nature check to see if you can divine the nature of this stone. You're an Earth Ganassi. I'll give you nature check with advantage.
I do know.
Oh. This
Vaguely.
This appears to be something that's actually naturally grown underground, very near places that are hot. This is called a magma ruby. And when you tilt it kind of this way and that, it has almost veins of scintillating yellow and purple light that seems to absorb the light around it. It almost looks like magma flows within the gem as you roll it around in light.
Is this where we roll for whether it likes us or not?
This is not a resonant gem, and however would have been a little bit more valuable with the gold chain intact, but you can add it as a note to your party's group loot.
Keep
It'll
it
be,
because it's shine.
Broken magma ruby pendant. Tugum, actually, the rest of you make me a perception check, please. Tugum, you are very close to the door, and you notice that the overpowering smell that Grabella seemed to unleash upon the world by opening the doors seems to be rolling out from underneath the doors in some sort of noxious green mist. It smells awful, but you have your fantastical lungs installed. Do you breathe this, or do you warn your companions about the potential danger?
Guys, we got a situation here. Grabella opened the poop doors, and there seems to be some poop gas coming out. We should probably get out of here real fast.
Do we want to try this last door, or?
Do you want to try dying? Because that's probably what's gonna happen.
I think she tried that once already.
It's true.
Does this door look different than the other one?
It does. This one is more of a strongly built palisade. It's built with thick, sturdy logs lashed together with rope. It's kind of crude, but meant to keep things out. Tugum, your concern is growing as the gases both are growing larger and seem to be merging together.
We should probably go. We should probably not come this way.
Okay, let's go back then. Come on, Grabella.
Grabella, we need to go.
Tugum has a bad feeling about this.
You can hear Consul dying in the other room.
No.
A little bit.
Can you close the door? Nope. He's busted.
Oh yeah, I shot the door open.
Oh, yeah, the door is kind of swinging open.
Well, it's time to run for the poo gas, I guess. Maybe it'll dissipate when we're gone and we can go check out that other door.
I have to reload real quick. The game froze.
Okay. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, barely move.
I'm sorry, big map, and then I make you guys walk everywhere. Yes, this is true. Walk through the lag. Yes, I believe.
Maybe? Oh?
Foundry's software engineers don't believe, though.
No. And they'd tell you, just make a smaller map, and then it works fine. And then I say, no, I defy you. I want large, cavernous, epic maps.
Okay, up or down?
Well, if we go down, we can't come back, so maybe we start going up first?
Grabella, with your eyes of the night, I have to zoom out hella far, so I'm actually going to... Jesus Christ. I am zooming out so far. So you can see 300 yards.
Oh my god, I can.
It goes down into a pit and then down even more. There is a large pillar about here, if you're very far and zoomed out, that it gives you a little bit of vision beyond. And you see more stairs going down. And that's where your vision ends. To the north, it curves up and to the left.
I was gonna say on mine, I can see what's down at the bottom.
Oh, you see all the way down there? Yeah, go nuts.
Yes.
Feel free and describe it to the group if you can see it.
You know, if I were to have super night vision, which I feel like I do now with these goggles.
Excuse you.
I think there's something down there. It looks like there's like a couple of tools and some rocks and maybe I think it might be a chest of something.
Is it covered in poo?
I don't think so.
Where are you suggesting this is?
All the way down.
Sorry, up or down?
Down.
Oh, I don't like the skull.
We can always come back to it, or we can try like lowering somebody.
You know, I feel like Tugum would have learned his lesson by being crushed into rocks, but apparently not.
Yeah, I think you went where we can't come back up. Question mark?
No, I think we can come back up here. There's
you
two
can-
stairs this way.
Yeah, you can come back up.
The other one
okay.
seems a bit more like a clock.
He's just tromping on ahead though, so Godspeed. Tugum, I will describe what you see beyond. The caves seem to open up a little bit, and from your vantage point, it looks like they go deeper to the south, possibly hitting a hewn stone wall to the very east. Bella continuing forward. A large
This way.
pillar. There is some silty dirt around these pillars. It seems that these pillars have some moisture dripping off them, creating a sandy, silty mixture. Spiders crawl here and there as more stairs descend down into the depths. Grabella, before you seems to be a portcullis. It is built of wood lashed together with rope and set up as a makeshift barrier. There is a sign on the front, again attached with rotted rope in the runic language that you cannot read. The rope ties the door shut. It is rotted and can either be torn open or sliced open with relative ease.
Alright, stand back just in case.
So they tied this together on this side, so whatever they were trying to keep out probably is on the other side, right?
Yeah,
And we're opening it.
that's why I said stand back.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah,
Okay, good luck.
Okay, Grabella. You take the rope in your hands and, with a little bit of a twist, the hemp splits apart, dry and cracked and parched, and you rip it with a nice, satisfying noise. And it falls to the ground at your feet. Dry, hempen, and useless rope, the door swinging open on wooden and impractical hinges. Before you seems to be some sort of dig site. The stairs are hewn in with pickaxes, and before you lies various old tools, rotted, lost with the test of time. Most of them completely unusable. There are pickaxes, hammers, rakes, various poles, and other things to make portcullises and other things to keep the mine stable. There are also ladders that go up the portcullises in some areas, providing an alternate way to get up the treacherous and rough stairs. Grabella, as you do not breathe, and do not have to breathe, you don't understand the air quality down here, but there's a certain thickness to the air that sets off something inside your undead brain, that if someone were to go past this door for an extended period of time, they may find themselves quickly out of breath.
the air seems a little thin down here. I don't know what caused the word Tugum should come down. I know Tugum does have his super lungs now, but
Well, was there anything in there?
it looks like they were digging for stuff. You wanna go poke around, Israel?
I suppose, sure.
As
Oh,
you
so many tools.
As you enter this rough-hewn cave, it looks like they were certainly digging for something. There are chisels and other tools for miners, and if anybody has a mining background, you can make a roll to divine maybe what they're trying to dig up. But at the very end of this cave, surrounded by rubble, is an old, dilapidated chest.
Maybe we should grab some of those tools for Kazo. I have no idea what they are, though.
Ezra will investigate the room and chest and stuff and see if there's anything worth grabbing.
The tools here and here are so old and rotted away, the metal might be salvageable, but all of the wooden parts, the handles and whatnot, would most certainly require replacement.
Honestly, these dwarves are very shoddy craftsmen. All of their tools are crap.
Yeah, I mean, everything here seems pretty old.
Is that a pretty normal thing, Coslow? Dwarves make crap tools?
But
What?
Dwarves make crap tools, right? All their tools in here, they're crap.
Sounds about right.
Grabella investigate the chest. She's not very good at this.
the chest appears to be incredibly dusty. This particular area has not stood the test of time well. The wall has collapsed in on itself, and it's left a significant amount of debris around the chest that will require a little bit of clearing in order to get to it.
Should we take the chest with us and open it outside where everybody can breathe?
Sure.
You want a athletics check to pick it up, or?
Yeah, make me an athletics check, please.
Guidance! Got it in before you did
Ooh.
the thing.
All right, add guidance, please.
It's a little heavy, but okay.
Add a d4.
Is there a way for me to pick it up? Or is that going to be a...
Yeah, there's handles on the side that actually look like it is meant to be picked up.
You can add a d4 to your roll, though, Grabella.
Yeah, go ahead and add a
Guidance.
d4. Put your back into it.
My back is only so much.
All right. You grab the sides of the chest and give it a good heave, the rubble to the sides, falling over.
All right.
The handles are strangely sticky, Grabella, and they kind of give almost like thick putty when you grab them.
Oh no.
The chest has a strange and oddly sticky quality to it, and it seems to... Did it just lick its lips?
Oh no, Ezreal, run!
Oh, it's cute.
When it's cute, what do you mean? It's slobbering everywhere.
Oh, he has such big teeth.
Grabella, you are officially grappled, as the mimic adheres to anything that touches it. A huge or smaller creature adhered to the mimic is also grappled by it. Ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage.
Oh god. I mean,
The sticky mimic licks its lips, a thick purple tongue bisecting the wood.
if you want to make friends with this thing, Ezreal, you have like a minute.
Should we, yeah.
One moment, please. It has a surprise round. Does a 23 hit, Grabella?
Yes.
It hits you for 7 piercing damage. The lid of the mimic closing around your arm.
I did 4 because I have resistance to piercing.
Oh, very good. And with
Ow!
a couple clacks, clack, clack, he bites you again. Ah! Does the 14 hit?
It does not.
You manage to pull your elbow away from the second bite. The mimic slobbers disgustingly. Grabella and Azrael. One moment, please. I just need to look at where everybody... Grabella and Azrael, you can roll for initiative. Okay, Grabella. Your gentle friends down the hall may not know that you are currently in combat. Grabella, you're up, and your actions will decide what is going to occur with your friends slightly down the hall. I think Tugum might be able to see you, but Kozlo cannot.
I can see her.
Grabella, if you make noises that sound vaguely like help, I will add Tugum to the initiative order.
Yeah, she did yell ow very loud.
All right, Tugum, roll initiative for me. Okay. Tugum, you're prepared. Grabella cries out in pain, but acts before you. Grabella, it's your turn. You are grappled. Oh, one other
We
thing.
want to make friends with it, Azrael. God damn it.
Its teeth snap.
Sometimes tough love is the best way to make friends.
Okay, Ezreal, I'm gonna boop it, but you better have a plan if you want to make friends with it.
Azrael, I couldn't agree more with that statement.
She's gonna use her Mace of Terror to at least try to boop it and maybe make it run away from her in the corner.
Oh, okay.
That is her strat, to let Azrael try to tame this Pokemon.
Are you using an action to fear it or attack it?
Doesn't the Mace do both?
Sure. It is an action to release the Wave of Terror. And then you can boop if you like.
We'll just scare it.
Okay. All right, each creature of your choice within a 30-foot radius. I'm assuming you're only hitting the mimic.
Yeah.
All right, it must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. It fails by 2. And it will. Let's see. It is frightened of you for 1 minute. I'm gonna mark it as frightened. Uh-oh. While it's frightened in this way, it must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can. So this thing, on its turn, will probably detach from your arm and try and burrow itself into the rubble in the back of the room, Grabella. You have used 1 action. However, you are still currently grappled, as the mimic has not taken his turn yet.
Would I be able to slam a healing potion?
Sure, yeah, you can do that. All right, 1 potion of healing. You heal for 7. With the treasure chest hanging off of your arm, you slam a healing potion with your free elbow. As a reminder, you are still grappled. And your speed is 0.
Alright, Ezreal, if you don't have a plan, I'm killing it after this.
Turn.
All right.
Spoiler alert, Azrael never has a plan.
I know.
Tugum, you're up. Tugum, do you alert Kozlo to the impending danger your friend is in?
No.
Okay. Continue your turn.
I move, let's see, 5, 10.
Tugum, as your friends may have noted, the air here is thick. In fact, this is the canary in the coal mine. Past this point, there is no air in this tunnel. And to sustain here in this tunnel, you will have to start making Constitution saving throws or suffer exhaustion.
I don't. I have
you-
ventilating lungs.
Oh, you have ventilating lungs! Fuck me.
I was gonna say, Tugum's the only one I think can come down here.
Fine,
Kozlo
that
has
whole
to-
speech is relevant for Kozlo.
Yes.
Okay,
Who is currently picking his nose in the other room.
nice.
Fucking Kozlo, what a scrub with like normal functioning lungs.
Here I am giving you an item that you use later, and I'm like,
He'll never use
fuck,
it.
he's never gonna use this. Literally uses it on the oxygenless hallway. God damn it.
Alrighty, this is my 30 feet, and I look at Grabella, and I go, had to come down here for the chest, huh? Didn't
Look.
learn your lesson from the poop room, huh?
Hey, the poop room we got things from. This was... It's fine.
What did we get, Grabella? Grabella, what did we get? It looks like you're getting pinned down by Mimic here, Grabella.
Ezreal wants to keep it. I don't know if we can do that.
The mimic gnaws on your arm hungrily.
Do you want to give it the pig treatment, Tugum, and try to sing to it lovely tunes, or should we just kill it?
What if we just tie a rope around it and it can't open its mouth and then we just take it with us?
I feel like we're gonna need a really strong rope for this.
Or a lot of rope.
Yeah.
Can I, do I have to, I can see it, right? Can I shoot it with my crossbow?
Sure. Roll to hit. Alright, hero. You crit. Roll damage. Just hit the critical button that's right there.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
Psychic Blades procs.
Okay.
Psychic Blades also you roll crit damage for.
Oh my god. Alright, roll damage and make sure you hit
It's
the critical button.
Just fucking Bard Smite, man. It's so good. There you go.
I believe that's 41 damage.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Grabella, the bottom half of, excuse me, the top half of the mimic is blown apart by Tugum well aiming a crossbow shot. It hits in the center, right in a knot in the wood. And the wood, quote unquote, of this mimic cracks and splinters, and its tongue thrashes about as that hurt. It squeals in pain.
Oh my god, Tugum, you hit it!
There's a massive crack in the top of the mimic's chest head. Tugum, what else are you doing with your turn aside from hitting for with 41 damage?
Also, it should have taken 7 more because when I roll a 20 on my attack roll with this weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage to the weapon's type.
That's right!
Yeah.
Because it's of the scent. No, it's vicious. That's right. Okay, I added another 7. The mimic is absolutely staggered from the massive hit.
I gotta know how many HP, how many hit points are left on that thing.
I will show you. One moment, please.
I understand I can hit something for
You
48 damage.
Yeah, you nearly killed it.
you almost killed it.
This kills the mimic.
However, it is still alive, though irrevocably cracked.
It is scared of me, but still holding on.
Irreparably cracked? Tugum, what else are you doing with your turn?
That's it. I'm done. I moved my 30 feet, and I fucking did everything else for the team, so...
Asriel, you're up.
He has one good combat out of in 20.
He's like, oh, my back. Oh.
You must have
my
forgot
God.
the whole Duke Talus battle, but okay.
You cast one spell that
Yeah.
worked really well. Okay. I said 1 in 20. Asriel is going to cast Sleep. Fuck it, we'll do 3rd level, because it's...
Tugum cast Psychic Blades is super effective. Now you throw your Ultra Ball.
Yeah, it's exactly what's about to happen right now. It's exactly what's about to happen, because the mechanics work the exact same way.
Gotta catch a ball, gotta catch a ball. Alright. Okay, roll 5d8.
Oh, no, that's not... It's a lot more than 5d8. Because I cast it at 3rd level, but apparently it doesn't want to work. So hang on me.
6, 7, 8, it's
Should
98? 98 for 3rd?
98.
98, yeah.
A mimic turns into anything, or can it turn into only a certain specific thing?
It can turn into whatever it wants. Usually an object.
43 hit points. Does it have 43 hit points left?
It does not. It goes to
It
sleep.
falls asleep. How many hit points did it have left, though? Because this might be relevant.
32.
Okay, so I think Grabella has more than 12 hit points, right?
Oh yeah.
Remaining?
I
Okay.
have 48.
Okay, so the mimic is asleep. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Now let's wind it up with rope and take it with us.
Do you really think rope is gonna keep this thing closed?
Well, it's going to sleep for a while, so that helps, right?
Yes.
Can a mimic something that's technically alive but maybe dead?
You don't know that much about mimics. If you'd like to make an Arcana check, you can see if you know more. Nope.
I was just saying in general. I think Azra's gonna make it mimic his hound.
Arcana check. I'm gonna do 1 too, just for fun.
Sure.
It probably won't go
Absolutely
well.
not.
No.
He is a strong, independent, angry, grumpy, bitey box. Why would I make him anything different, Tugum?
Yeah, but now
Okay,
you have,
let's
now
go.
you have 2 of them.
We have found the loot. Let's move.
Grabella's gonna bring it. She's not gonna tie it up until she gets to the top. So I'm gonna bring it up to Kozlo.
I come out and see Kozlo like picking his nose. I'm like, Kozlo, you just missed it. I just saved Grabella's life. Perfect shot, right between the eyes. Couldn't have done any better. All because Grabella wanted to go open a chest. It was a mimic. We caught it.
Kozlo looks like he does not believe a word that you're saying.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh, you don't believe me, Kozlo? Don't believe me? All right. And I just keep walking past him.
We'll come out of the door holding the mimic. It is not tied up yet.
By the way, Grabella, whenever you touch the mimic, you are adhered to it.
Oh yeah, no, I figure I'm stuck to it for a bit.
Kozlo, do you have any very strong rope? Maybe a lot of really strong rope, and we can tie its mouth shut?
There you go,
Yeah, I got a
Kozlo.
bunch of regular rope.
Azriel really wants to keep this thing.
You should really want to keep this thing. You have an entire dungeon to fill with creatures to do your bidding.
Yeah, but we gotta get them to do my bidding first.
Well, you can't just make them do your bidding just, at
Also, this thing is
first
really
glance.
stuck to me.
Well,
I don't know, Azure. You know what they say? The menagerie is for guests only.
He's sleeping like a goddamn baby now.
I mean, maybe he likes you. That's why he's stuck to you. He really likes you.
He tried to eat me.
He is stuck to you. It's like holding a ball of squishy gack super glue.
Well, that should help the rope, right?
He's also drooling uncontrollably, leaving a slimy puddle of drool in your wake.
This
It's
is
equally
so
sticky.
gross.
Okay, well, are we going to put him bind him or not?
Kazu, what do you think?
Need somebody to
Kozlo's
make a
just
better
staring,
Arcana.
like, has no
check.
idea.
Kozlo,
do you
I
think you can-
thought you didn't believe me, Kozlo.
I still don't.
Oh, he definitely hit it for the first time ever. It was actually impressive.
Azrael, it looks like sleep only lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have a lot of time here. Are we just going to kill it? It kind of seems like a waste. It's a very fascinating creature, but
Kazu, what do you
Kazu,
know
like-
about mimics?
Get his rope out. And just start tying it up, I guess.
Okay. Kozlo, make me an Arcana check. Okay. Kozlo, you begin wrapping the rope around the mimic, and it's really annoying because it is like trying to wrap a giant sticky ball of glue. Wherever you place the rope, it adheres to it. So kind of looping it around this thing is a massive pain in the ass. You can roll sleight of hand with disadvantage. If you fail by 5 or more, you're going to be stuck to it as well.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Kozlo.
Okay. Okay.
And
Carefully. Now that Grabella is already adhered to it, she kind of lifts it up as Kozlo navigates the rope around it. With a 19, Kozlo is not adhered to it and keeps all the hairs on his head intact. The rope is half stuck, half wrapped around the mimic as it sleeps with its mouth open and purple tongue hanging out, still drooling uncontrollably. While the rope is around its mouth part area, so it will not be able to open up anymore like a dangerous crocodile, you still have a dangerous crocodile. And you better hope that rope fucking holds.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
The mimic begins to stir slightly as the effects of the sleep is wearing off.
Hello, buddy. Oh, God.
It shakes a little bit, and Grabella, there's like it's like shaking a Christmas present. There's like a low, hollow, hopeful noise in there that, hey, maybe there's something inside this mimic. But
Oh.
you look at him and his rows of teeth that are currently clamped together with the rope wrapped around by Coslow and the tongue hanging out of the side of his mouth. The rope shudders as the mimic tries to open his mouth. The rope holding.
This guy's definitely got something in it, but
Hello? Oh, you're just so adorable.
The tongue thrashes about, but it's closed, clamped around the teeth. It's still under the effects of Grabella's fear spell. So it's just quivering and terrified.
it still scared me.
Would you like to be our friend?
You don't
I
know
think that's a yes.
what language it speaks, if anything. But it just burbles and makes noise, spittle
Azrael
coming from between its
definitely
teeth.
speaks whatever that language is. I think he said yes.
Grabella,
If
the mimic is starting to pulse. His form seems to be contorting. Since your hands are stuck to it, their hands are kind of going along with it as it seems to be polymorphing itself.
Coslow
dear.
will take a few steps back.
Look, if you become a nice little mimic, I have a lot of treasure you can protect, and some kobolds that'll feed you. But if you're not nice, then we have to kill you, and then you don't get to do anything else.
Should that be persuasion, animal handling?
Okay, so it's not an animal. So
Right.
not animal handling. Depending on how you want to go about this. If you want to convince it by fear, you can do intimidation, which is basically, I will fucking kill you if you do not,
We
Be
should
good.
probably do intimidation because that's
You do
one
have
of-
it feared already.
A,
I feel
I
like
have
that's
it
on
feared,
brand.
and B, I have stronger intimidation
So that's
factors.
you. You could
Azrael
just try
just pats
persuasion.
you on the shoulder and gives you guidance again.
He really
You're
wants...
doing it, Grabella. You're being a dragon. Add a D4.
Yeah, that's right. You could come work for a dragon, which would be really cool on your monster resume.
There you go. Add a D4. Because I gave you
Oh,
guidance.
right. Yeah, sorry.
Gotta really sell it.
Yeah,
And
or you could just die here, which seems boring.
Ezra just nods enthusiastically.
the mimic is starting to look much less like a box and much more like a amorphous, flesh-like blob made of teeth, eyes, and purple tongue. It's still vaguely box-like, though. The rope surrounding it seems to have merged with its flesh and is currently being kind of pooped out the other side. Its many glinting eyes that almost remind you like little bits of tiger's eye all roll around to look at you, Grabella. Clearly, this mimic is still terrified, under the effects of your Mace of Terror. But it also seems to understand that, well, it doesn't want to die. So, out of fear, it seems to acquiesce. For now. He cannot
Very
deny his
good
nature,
will.
though, and he is still very sticky. And a few pseudopods that seem to act like makeshift legs start snaking out of the bottom of the mimic. 4 little pseudopods, making it a little 4-legged, box-like nightmare creature.
I just have so many ideas, and all of them are terrible.
You did it, Grabella. Such a lovely minion.
I hope it'll stay nice. So I don't want to kill you.
She holds up her mace.
You just have to, feed
You
him,
don't hold
take
up
care of
anything.
him.
You hold up the mimic.
That's
You
true, I
have
just
both
hold up
hands
blood.
on. You hold them
I
up like
how
Lion
Azrael,
King.
Azrael was like, "Hey, we're getting this mimic as like a Pokemon," and then immediately he's like, "By the way, Grabella, you're taking care of it."
Okay.
Yeah, because Grabella's the dragon. I don't understand what part of this calculus you don't understand. Hugo.
Weird
Because
idea.
we wanted to kill it, you wanted to keep it.
Weird idea.
guys-
Should we strap this thing to my chest like a baby?
Like a little
Absolutely
baby,
yes.
baby
100% yes.
Grabella, your fear effect, as it also only lasts for a minute,
Yeah.
wears off. And for a moment, you look at the unfeared mimic. It looks at you. You look at it. And it looks at you. And it opens its mouth ever so slightly.
Do we have an understanding, or am I gonna have to drop you in half?
Can Azrael make an insight check?
You can make an insight check, absolutely, yeah. It is making a life decision right now. Whether that is to live or to potentially kill Grabella on its way out. It is deciding if it wants to go the route of self-preservation. And the mimic closes its mouth, rubbing its tongue along the front of its teeth, clearly frustrated. He begins to extract himself from Grabella's grip. Grabella, you are no longer grappled. Oops, not charmed. Hey, nope, not charmed. Grappled.
Yeah, I don't want to be in love with this thing, please.
Is it too late for me to cast Detect Thoughts on it?
No.
Oh, I didn't mean to cast as a level 3.
Oh.
Cast as a level 2, never mind.
Okay, Tugum, for the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell as your action, and on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature you can see within 30 feet. The creature you choose has intelligence of 3 or lower and doesn't speak any language. The creature is unaffected. Let me take a look at this. We're gonna see how smart your lad is. Oh. Smarter than 3. Okay. You know, Tugum, you scan the surface thoughts of a mimic. At its base nature, it seems to be rather monstrous, only understanding basic emotions. Self-preservation, hunger, desire, want, and in a almost cruel way, it also understands trickery and being able to blend in with its environment in order to bait out curious creatures. And this happens in nature as well. Like, look at the anglerfish. The mimic is just a little bit smarter than your normal fish and turns into things like treasure chests to capture the wayward adventurer. Now, mimics inherently are predators. So as you scan its surface thoughts, it reminds you of the thoughts that a predator would have. Hunger, survive, but not necessarily malicious killing. Just killing to survive, as it must subsist on things like adventurers for prey. And it does also, coincidentally, excrete sticky things, as curious adventurers love to touch treasure boxes. But it is not evil or malicious, it is merely a predator, one that is adapted to its environment. And that's what you get with Detect Thoughts. There are no real coordinated thoughts, just merely pangs of emotion that you would find on similar predators. though it is very hungry.
All right, Grabella, listen.
Yeah.
Unless you can convince this thing to abandon all of its instincts to serve you, it's either gonna kill us, try to kill us, or the second we leave it in your kobold den, it's gonna kill all your kobolds.
She looks at Azrael.
And why would it do that if it was well fed?
All right, buddy, you get one chance. I
Well
got
fed
some-
on what, Azrael? What are you gonna feed it?
I have all these rations that I don't eat because I don't eat.
It yawns its mouth open. It wants food.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna make you our first deal. We're gonna build trust, okay? I got some rations here. I will give you some food. I think I got some jerky.
He snaps his mouth shut.
But you gotta give me whatever is inside of you that's a trinket or whatever I can hear in there. And if you keep being nice, I will keep giving you food.
He snaps his mouth shut. No deal. He doesn't seem to want that type of food. His
Well, what are you
prey
gonna feed it
is
now,
more
Grabella?
of the living sort. Something that goes down squirming.
Ooh, what about a drow?
Do you think we're gonna get this thing to a drought before it gets hungry?
Would you like to eat a whole drow?
It makes guttural noises.
It is true, we do encounter a lot of things that we do want to murder.
I see. It's just, we have to just, feed him when we do. And I'm given to understand that a lot of wayward people come after dragon hordes. So I'm sure he would have a steady stream of, food from
True.
that. Well, once your dragon horde, is
We're stealing, yeah, I know.
right. Well, should we carry on?
It seems like the mimic does not wish to go anywhere until it is fed. Perhaps you could convince it if you had food on hand.
That's not a ration.
That's not a ration. It wants something
have-
alive.
You have spiders in your pocket, Israel.
They're very small, though.
You're on the verge of you need to feed it a pokeberry, in order to really. The pokeberry is
A
only
living
190.
pokeberry.
Yeah, living
Oh my god, can
pokeberry.
we just kill it?
They're
Just
only
kill it.
$1.99.
It's tied down, right?
You
It's tied down
buy
right
it in
now,
the
right?
shop.
It's not
Dugan,
tied down.
If you have
Not
3
tied down?
crests, then you bring home 3 mimics for your horde.
Tugum, don't you see some flowers over there that you want to show Azrael?
It's not tied to anything, right? Or it's like just stuck to Grabella?
It's
Uh,
not stuck to me at all.
It's
just
not
kinda on the ground.
Yeah, he's just on the ground on his 4 little pseudopod feet, looking like a whole freak.
I just want to fucking bash his face right now.
Oh, for crying out loud, hang on. Azrael just tromps over.
We're
I have food for you. One moment.
As soon as Azrael leaves, Grabella, let's just fucking kill this thing. Let's just fucking bash
I
it
can
right
hear you. I'm not that far away, Tugum.
If this doesn't work, though, Azrael, this next thing, we gotta get going. We got 2 people here that are more alive than us that are sweating to death.
Azrael pokes some of these cocoons. Do any of them wriggle?
hold on, Azrael, let me find you.
The
Tugum
actual wrapped up cocoons from the other room of
Yeah,
what
I
seemed like
thought about
vaguely people shape.
checking.
Tugum looks at Grabella, and I just say to her, I go, all right, the poop room is strike 1, the mimic is strike 2, let the mimic leave or live. If this doesn't work out, strike 3.
Azrael, I'll let you search these 4 cocoons. But you're gonna have to get a little lucky. Make me 4 separate investigation checks. One of them needs to be above a 20, and maybe you'll find something fresh enough for it to eat. 3 more. Not quite. You find desiccated bones. Too old.
Womp womp.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything. These have been drained long ago.
Azrael!
You can also choose to come back at another time if you have fresh meat. The mimic seems to want to wait, but he doesn't want to go anywhere without being fed first.
Sweet, let's just leave it here. Just leave it here. Just leave the mimic here. We don't need it.
The spiders are very voracious, so there was nothing left over, but we could bring him back a drow. We're murdering the drow, yes? We decided that? Since they murdered your dragon?
I mean, well, yeah, first we gotta get him to do the thing, and then we can kill him.
Chico said very sarcastically, well, are we gonna murder the jar, or are you gonna want to try and fucking keep that one too?
Oh no, drow are not cute or cuddly.
It's true. Alright, buddy, do you want to go in there? Yeah, I'm gonna shut the door. You just stay in there.
Azrael, we have very different definitions of cute and cuddly.
Oh, I'm keenly aware. I've seen the type of people that you go to the VIP room with.
Oh my.
Hey, at least those are people and not amalgamations of different people.
I think you'd probably take that mimic to the VIP room if you could.
God, let's get out of here, please.
I've done worse with worse.
That tracks.
All right, Grabella, lead the way this time. Trying to touch anything sticky.
Grabella's been leading the way this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
Except when you got yourself crushed by rocks.
Yeah, and yeah, she led us to a poop room and a mimic.
Yes, but you led us
I
to
don't
almost
get
your
to
death.
choose where the paths go. I'm just going into paths.
But Azrael, you see how that's my choice for my life. She's making choices.
This
for
is
her.
a wall to my right, yes?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
There's another set of palisades that seem to be built up over a pretty steep drop in front of you. I would be very careful going forward, as you're going to require a athletics check in order to jump down.
So I can see pretty decently far. Is that the pool from before, or is it a different one?
That appears to be a different pool.
Well, we found more hot stuff. I guess let me peek around the corner there. I can't see that way. Well, we haven't been this way. That lake of lava looks different than the one from before.
If you wish to go down, you can, it's about, I would say 15 to 20 feet, definitely treacherous without some sort of climbing apparatus. Definitely not for the ones with weak knees and ankles.
I'm going to look. Honestly, it can probably go just under my soldier knowledge as well. But I'm gonna build a little rappel rope on this side to go down.
Oh, that's very relevant. Okay. Grabella, make me a, you know what? Make me an athletics check.
Hell yeah.
All right. You attach the rope neatly to this well-built portcullis and allow the rest of it to drop down to the canyon overhead ledge into the overhang.
All right, you can lower yourself slowly, or I can lower you slowly. Whatever works best for each of you. Who's going first?
Anyone climbing down just needs to succeed on a DC 10 athletics check with you can make with advantage.
Might as well go first.
Okay.
DC 10?
DC 10 advantage.
How do I do just a DC 10?
Oh, you don't. You just roll, and just hope you get 10 or higher.
Oh, okay. Just roll.
Yep.
Sorry, what did you say?
Athletics. Yep, with advantage. Yep.
With advantage.
Yep.
I'm helping.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, Tugum, that is unfortunate. Perhaps it's your sweaty palms or the residual slobber from the mimic, but even with Grabella's rope tied to the portcullis and her help, you begin sliding down as this shelf is eroded significantly, causing you to lose your footing. Grabella, you can make me an athletics check to grab him.
I'll do
Swear to God, Grabella.
Hey, you're the one that sucks at ropes.
Oh! Okay. On the nose, Grabella, you throw out your hand and wrap your hand around Tugum's wrist.
All right, buddy, you need to take it a little slower.
Tugum, you can, now that Grabella caught you, retry your athletics check with advantage.
I'll let go when you think you're ready.
Grabella, you cannot save him after this.
Thank fuck.
It was needed, but Grabella's grip allowed you to get your footing and slide down with ease. Actually, it's
There you go.
quite fancy. You do a little
it?
flourish. You land quietly, Tugum. To the north, it seems to be another cavernous room that goes a little bit deeper than you can see from that vantage point. Otherwise, you can't see much else.
Alrighty,
The
I'm going
cannon
to
gonna roll?
should have tied the rope to the cannon. Just fucking climb down that way.
I just sit on the cannon.
Kozlo's sitting on his cannon to be lowered down, yes.
Can I assist in any way by holding the rope or
You-
whatever?
Yeah, you can toss the rope back up to Grabella, and if she's gonna toss it around the canyon, and if Kozlo falls, you can catch him. So being down there is definitely very helpful.
My athletics is super high, so me doing athletics.
Famous-
is
famous
usually a
last
good
words.
thing.
Famous last words.
It's probably the highest of the group.
Grabella, you can do athletics with advantage to tie the rope around the cannon, or Kozlo can help you with sleight of hand. Perfectly fine. You tie up the cannon, probably better than you would have tied up Tugum, and then Kozlo, you can sit on top of the cannon. Grabella, you can make this roll for Kozlo, and you can lower him down with the 21 that you did.
Kozlo rides the cannon like a little cowboy.
Good job, Kozlo.
Like the little automated ponies that were in front of grocery stores that were like a quarter. Beep, 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 beep.
I was thinking like Doctor Strangelove, where rides the nuke out of the airplane.
Yeah. All right. Azrael, you're up.
Azrael's definitely going to give themselves guidance.
All right.
May the shadows guide you.
And athletics, right?
Yeah, with advantage. Oh no.
All right, Grabella, better grab him.
Advantage or normal? I forgot.
Just normal. Oh,
Oh no.
Azrael, you fall.
Azrael, no!
Slip. Oop.
Oh no! Azrael just floats.
You little so-and-so.
But like, Azrael lets it be dramatic to the very bottom, like, no, Grabella, no, arm outstretched.
You're a
And then just
jerk.
like stops. Well, I mean, it would have been nice to not have to fly there, but thank you anyway.
All right.
I move out of the way for Grabella to come down.
Yeah.
Grab-
Grabella do have a big butt. Though.
Athletics with advantage.
Boing, boing,
All right,
boing.
easy. You slide down.
Poop. She looks like a pro.
You also have the rope there for climbing back up. It's very, very secure. Good job, Grabella.
I'm gonna leave that there just, in case. Alright, there is, to the left, there is definitely lava over that way, and then to the right, I don't know what. Oh,
Carbella's eyes light up a little bit.
Grabella, inside here, there seems to be a pool of cool and crisp water. There's actually a very lovely breeze coming in from this slightly narrow cavern. The temperature in here is probably 20 degrees cooler.
I want to do an investigation, even though it may not go well, just to make sure there's no traps or something weird happening.
All right. You look about, scanning the walls and the ceiling for any sort of tricks or traps, but you see nothing.
alright, boys, come cool down.
Inside here, you see a pool of clear and crisp water. The temperature here is a very enjoyable 76 degrees, and it's slightly humid with the freshness of the water bubbling up effervescently from whatever underground spring is below it. I would like everybody here to make me a nature check, please.
That is fair.
I clicked it and nothing happened.
The lagging is happening.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, it's lagged then. All right.
All right, Azra, I'm going to deactivate your hyper float.
Is pretty intense float.
For some reason, the macroed one
Oh,
has
there they
like,
go.
Yeah.
oh, Grabella. Yep, it's wet.
Yeah, that's water. In case you didn't know. What
Um,
do you think, Kozlo? Is that water?
Kozlo, you peer over, and even with your artificery, you could potentially run some tests to test the water's purity, but it smells crisp and clean and is oddly cool. But with your nature check, since it was so high, the water here is of a very wildly different temperature than the rest of the cave. You would think that any water here would be warm and stagnant, or even boiling and hot because of the geothermic activity here. But this is cold, like cool, like cold, and very out of place. It almost seems bubbly and effervescent. Like a cool and crisp LaCroix. We're totally not sponsored. I'm just drinking a LaCroix, okay?
I don't trust it.
I don't trust this pie.
It smells like it would taste like an apple's fart.
Listen here, you little shit. I'm drinking lemon.
There we go. I had to drop Josh's LaCroix emote in chat.
Oh, you have a LaCroix emote?
Yes. He has a sip emote.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm tabbing. I'm looking. Oh my god, where did you put it?
It just in the Twitch chat.
Fucking.
The worst thing is it doesn't mean LaCroix.
You. Damn it. I was going to be like, oh, are you also a connoisseur of the LaCroix? But now I'm getting
He
fucking
is.
memed on, so.
He is, but
it
it
has origins with LaCroix, but it has a dark secret.
Oh dear.
It's probably not appropriate for actually discussing.
Fair. Although
Podcast.
I see, I appreciate, and I respect the emote for just what it is visually, at face value. Thank you. Bless you. God damn it. All right. What do you all do with this gloriously effervescent, clear running pond?
I will actually try and do some tests on it with my artificer kit.
Ooh, very
'cause
good.
I don't trust it.
What would you like to try and discern about the water, Oslo?
I guess I'd be checking for like, is it poisonous? Is it like acidic? If we drink it, do we die?
Okay. All right. These
Or
are all.
Is there like weird bacterias in it or something?
I like this. All right, Mr. Artificer. You sit down by the water's edge and get to work, cobbling together various pieces of litmus paper and other things to test its acidity. Oslo, what type of role would you like to do for your sciencing? I will allow Arcana at first. First thought is Arcana.
Yeah, my first thought would be Arcana also.
All right, hit it. All right, with a 13, you managed to put together a tool that would allow you to filter some of the water if it contained some bacteria, making it usable to drink, and would also allow for you to test to see if it's just inherently drinkable by one with a pulse. Hold on just a second. As you wait for the results to manifest in your various bottles and vials that you've procured from your pouches, you give it a good and vigorous shake. Your sciencing and general artificer knowledge tells you that this water is a very strange temperature. And also the aura around it and the temperature of the room almost lend you to believe that this water does not have a natural source, but that its source is extraplanar and may come from the plane of water itself. The water is pure and crystal clear to drink, and would be quite quenching if you had any exhaustion from the heat, but you all don't.
I will relay that to the rest of the team. I'm not going to do the voice because my throat is going to die.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Do you have a fishing pole? Could we fish something out of there?
I was thinking maybe we should, grab some water in case the guys need it later.
Oh, right. That
Yeah,
makes sense too.
cause it'll get toasty.
Can I dunk my head in to see if I can see anything underneath the water?
Sure, yeah, dunk.
Since I can breathe underwater with my lungs.
You kneel down by the edge of the water and throw your head in. Sploosh. Tugum.
I look around.
You open your eyes and the water does not sting at all. It feels cool and refreshing as the temperature of the water, probably close to 50 degrees, hits you in the face like a truck. But it is glorious, and your entire body temperature drops. And as you peer about, the hole that the water seems to be coming from goes probably about 60 feet down. With your eyes of the night, you can see all the way down into the water, regardless of the how dark it is at the bottom. And at the very bottom, you see a whirlpool, almost like a sinking bathtub, like a draining bathtub. And then the whirlpool, it never seems to stop. It just swirls and swirls and swirls. But the longer you look at it, you think something is wrong. And the thing that you notice from this whirlpool is that it is not swirling clockwise. Counterclockwise, like a swirl would normally do. It's swirling clockwise. So it seems to be pushing water up towards you rather than sucking it down into some unknown hole.
Alright, I pull my head back up and I whip my wet hair back like a model.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's
Oh,
Maybelline.
crikey! These ones turn the other direction.
You feel refreshed. It's the coolness of the water is glorious and shocking.
Grabella's gonna touch the water.
All right. It is cool to the touch. And it's like touching a pristine lake. And since you've been down in these hot, sweltering caves for some time, the difference in temperature is shocking.
This is weird.
Tugum, do you relay what you see, or what you saw, to the party?
I do. So, this thing goes down pretty deep, but it's like magic or something is like forcing water up. It's like a whirlpool, but opposite.
Well, if Kozlo was right, and it's extraplanar water, it stands to reason that it's coming from some extraplanar place. So, that kind of tracks. We don't want to go to that place, do we? Or do we? Is that where we want to go, Grabella? I bet you we could shove the skull down there and maybe send it to whatever plane is on the other side. I'm sure that would take care of the skull.
I really want to see it destroyed to feel safe. I appreciate the thought, though.
Well, then I suppose we carry on.
Do any of you guys have like any water skins or anything in case you guys need water later?
I do have some somewhere. I have 2 water skins.
I would say probably wise to fill it out.
Yeah, we'll say both of your water skins, you dip them into the pond, are full of cold and clear, fresh water. Refreshing after having such stagnant and leather-tasting water festering in your bag for the last couple of days.
It's clean. It's cold.
Is cold.
No, I call high quality H2O.
Baja Blast!
Oh, now I want Baja Blast.
I don't like Baja Blast. I think
the
it tastes like fucking
seltzer?
cough medicine.
Or the
Oh my
drink
God.
itself, because there are seltzers now.
Yeah, I drank like a whole pack of Mountain Dew hard seltzer when we were in Tennessee.
Oh, your stomach. I'm so sorry.
That's-
It
As a
was
rule-
definitely a bad stomach result, but they didn't taste bad.
Yeah, not
As a
caffeinated.
rule, if I'm gonna drink something that's like it has any flavor, I kind of just want to go all the way because I have no problem drinking water like 99% of the time. Seltzer just feels weird to me.
Me drinking
Yeah.
a LaCroix.
Well, there are seltzers that actually have flavor now too.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
I'm having
I
a-
mean, sure,
I
Yeah.
said Cap.
they technically have a flavor.
Like I have a case of Trulies right now. They're like margarita mix, and they're actually too sweet for me.
Oh, interesting.
I need to AFK a sec. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Do we want to take a brief break? About that time?
Yeah, why don't we take 5?
I would appreciate one so I can make some tea and try to
Yeah.
not die.
Let's take 5. I'll see you at 8:10.
Cool.
All right. See you then.
back.
Oh.
Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I post the cursed gif. I finally found it.
Oh no.
It's fine, probably.
Oh, it's not fine. Holy sh-
That's certainly content.
Mm-hmm.
Abby, lay down. Yeah. Good boy. My goodness. A fat lad. Hey, buddy.
Hey, come on, lay down. Oh,
Hopefully, Josh was able to get some tea.
I think he's still working on it.
Okay. Put honey in it. And lemon!
I need to go steal a lemon from the neighbor.
Do they have a lemon tree?
Yes, one they don't use at all, so I never feel
Oh.
bad.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Lemon tart, lemon meringue, lemon sorbet. I
I
love
usually
lemon.
steal it for booze, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Lemon vodka, lemon bourbon. Oh my god. So, as a kid, I was such a weird kid. I used to love eating lemons with salt. Like all the time. And I don't know how I did not like destroy my teeth.
That's
But-
impressive.
Like I would like whenever my mama went to the store, I'd say, "Mom, like give me a lemon." She'd be like, "Why do you want a lemon?" I would always ask for the weirdest shit. So I went through like a lemon with salt phase, and I'd like either just have the lemon and put a bunch of salt on top, and then just kind of like eat it, but not the rind. Or I would like quarter it and put salt on it and do it like that. I used to eat those little packs of like lime and salt. Like that you would put around margaritas. It was like the lime salt, like the limon salt, right?
Interesting.
I don't know, like maybe I had some sort of sodium deficiency. I don't know, but I just fucking ate salt.
it's a good way to not get scurvy, though.
True.
I think my other weird food phase was smoked oysters.
Huh.
Yeah, and that one actually stuck with me because when I went to Finland, eating smoked herring and like smoked oysters and smoked salmon, totally fine, fit in perfectly. They're like, oh my god, eating the American is eating the weird fish. Yeah. Anyway.
You don't mean the weird fish that they like put in a hole in the ground for 4 months? and
Oh,
then
the
just cut it
surströmming?
out?
No. The surströmming? No. That is right out. I'm just talking like normal, but like smoked oysters, smoked salmon, pickled herring. Like I dig all of that. But fermented shark? Hard pass. Asriel, depart from the cooler room back into the sweltering heat. As you round this corner, you find yourself face to face with another stagnant but roiling pool of lava. You can hear
There's
it
more
off
lava
in
in
the
here.
Blop, 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 blop.
Oh, maybe we can find some salamanders for you now, Grabella.
The
No more
first
pets.
you.
No more
Props
pets in the
up,
lava cave.
ready to shoot salamanders into lava.
Oh wait, I am not near you guys at all.
You definitely do not have enough badges to control me, Tugum.
I don't have to control you. I can just kill whatever you're trying to wrangle.
Oh, there's a horrifying creature in here.
Asriel, as you round the corner and peer into the depths of this lava pool, what appears to be... I'm gonna link the picture.
Oh boy.
This.
Oh my god, Major Domo Executus?
Too soon.
Too soon! Something like this is floating in the lava. It appears to be on its back, its tail kind of languidly stretched out, its hands folded on its chest. Its eyes appear to be closed. It might be sleeping? It does not appear to be armed. Oh, well, judging by the snore it just let out, it is most certainly sleeping.
Azrael peeks back. Okay, so there is a large snake-like creature. Actually, it looks like a mermaid. Are there lava mermaids? Is that a thing? Anyway, it looks like a big lava mermaid just snoozing there in the middle of the lava pool. Do you think we can maybe make friends with it? It could point us in the direction of the drow.
I can't get my AFK thing to go away for reasons unknown.
Here, let me look. Boop. No! What? Huh? Why is your AFK on still? Here, I'll delete you and re-add you to the scene. Don't go anywhere.
You briefly do not exist.
Aha! There you go. Welcome back.
Thought I didn't have wild magic search on this character.
So
Barbarian
yes.
is an interesting character to have that on. That is a big scary bad boy.
I don't know, Azrael. I don't think this is gonna be a good Pokemon.
I just want to say
no,
that.
no, he would be a terrible Pokemon. How, like, where would we even put him? He's so big. But maybe he knows what the drow are.
I just think it's
Okay.
funny how Azrael's like, you don't have enough badges to train me, Tugum. Hits a corner and he goes, oh shit, there's a monster there.
Kazlo's gonna sneak
okay.
around to try to get his own look at the thing.
Which one of us is the best at talking to things?
Probably me.
Cosmo, make me a stealth check.
Paradoxically, though, I feel like you're the worst person to talk to things, Tugum. Even though mechanically you're correct.
Yes, mechanically.
You tried to intimidate a mimic.
We were successful,
I did
sir.
intimidate a mimic. I did. That happened.
Cosmo, you quietly creep around the corner, your cannon also quietly creeping around the corner in tandem with you.
Whip.
The salamander snores in its roiling lava bath, apparently.
I'll step back a little bit and whisper to the rest of the group. It didn't look armed, right?
He was not armed, no.
I think he seems nice, I would say, as Kozlo, if I could.
How do you feel, Tugum? This is your call. You're the best talker out of us.
In worst case scenario, he just drags us all into lava and we all burn to death.
Yeah, alrighty. So, the play is to get us to tell us where the drow is. We leave him alone. In the event he doesn't go for that, we bash his skull in. In the event that doesn't work, we're probably just dead, right?
Probably.
Alrighty, I can't see him from where I am, so I'm gonna move.
I'll like step out of the way so that Tugum can.
Okay, Tuga, make me a stealth check.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
You're so lucky.
Woo! Sometimes better be lucky than good.
He like snores at exactly that moment.
A bit of lava covers up the noise of the rock you just kicked, Tugum.
I mean, I guess I can go. I can try and go detect thoughts into a suggestion. That seems like the easy play.
You could also just talk to him.
But if I
Use
can
your-
see what he's thinking before I talk to him, I'm just gonna go that.
I mean, he's asleep right now.
He's probably thinking about sexy lava mermaids or something right now.
Oh, whoops, there we go.
Okay.
All right, so I want to. Well, yeah, I want to know. He's sleeping. Makes it easier for me to read his mind.
Or he's panicking about like a math test that, he hasn't taken and he hasn't been
He's
to all
having a
class all
dream.
semester, and yeah.
He's up on stage in front of the entire rest of his class, not wearing any of his weird fire mermaid clothes.
Mine was
He's
always
just wearing boxer briefs right now.
So
Yeah,
mine
sure.
was always like, you know how like on the first day of school, you would get like the list of your classes, like the rooms they're in, like the order your periods are or whatever. My dream is always that like I haven't gone to like my 4th period class in like months, and I walk in and like, where the hell have you been? And I'm like,
Same. Or I have to go back to high school at this age.
Yep.
You scan his thoughts, Hugum, as the salamander lying in the pool of lava dreams. He seems to be in a rocky place where the sky is fire and multiple suns burn hot in a sky where no grass exists. But there is a strange beauty to the area where the rocks come up looking like crystalline flowers or large swaths of coral in a living landscape of fire and obsidian. And you dream of a hot wind blowing through this crystal coral garden, and they shake and scintillate, catching the light and refracting it everywhere. It seems to be a positive thought, a dream of a comforting place. Although a place that is very foreign to you, an environment that is not hospitable to life such as yourself. However, the general sense of the thoughts at the surface is not one of fear or terror, but one of comfort and home.
Okay.
You leave his mind feeling a little bit, actually, more satisfied than you were previously. Makes you
All
think
right.
of home a little bit.
Alrighty. He seems to be in a pretty good spot mentally. Who wants to try and wake him up?
Do we have to wake him up, I guess? If he's having a good sleep. Do we just want to go past him?
Well, it looks like there's a little cliff here. I don't know if we can walk up that.
I probably need another rope.
Oh, is that the only way? Oh, yeah, because this is a wall over here, huh?
I didn't see where you pinged.
Over here?
Right here, yeah.
Yep, that's another cliff going up.
There might be something this way, but I can't tell.
No,
I
think
went up
that's...
over there and looked. It just loops back around into the same room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up here. Okay, yeah, so this dead ends here, and then it's just the rock cliff up, right? That's it.
So basically, it looks like. Well, let me look at the goddamn fucking last map Scout will ever fucking make.
Yeah, I don't remember a lava mermaid being on the map anywhere, Grabella. We really do have to talk to your cartographer.
Yeah, no, he's definitely fired for
Okay,
making
okay,
maps.
so if we're looking at the map, there is the yellow dot on the right-hand side. I have to do this weird because I can't fucking tell the difference. So there's the yellow dot on the right-hand side. If you go straight up, there is another dot at the top. Then you go left, there's a bigger oval. And then you go left into like the giant box where there's like squigglies. It looks like almost like a bow. Is that where we are now?
No idea.
We might. It might be that the wait. So the yellow dot they said was gold. That was down a really long hallway. Then we went the other way. Is the yellow dot the fucking mimic?
Ooh.
And so then the like little swirl in the top right is that pool that we were just at, and so the little squiggle to the like just the left of that is this guy. Basically, fuck kobolds.
I'm gonna be entirely honest with you right now.
I don't want to do that.
I don't even remember where we're supposed to be going on this map.
Bottom
At
right
this point, I'm
eventually
just
is
like, let's
where.
explore
Bottom right,
and
buddy,
try not
bottom
to
right,
find
buddy.
a
Yeah.
Bottom
giant-
row is where bottom right is where the drow supposedly are. The gold spot is gold.
And I thought that
and
was
then
where we
the-
were when we got to the giant room full of spider thing, but
Yeah.
So we probably want to backtrack a whole heck of a lot. Like go as far down and to the left as we can. If we want to still find Drow, I don't know. Is that still the objective? I'm really confused now. I don't know.
I'm inclined to just ask this
Yes.
guy what's up.
Because we want to get the skull destroyed. Because I bet she's going to start making me make some sort of wisdom saving throw, and we don't want Grabella to do that.
I really feel like the whole Lich Skull thing is a little overblown, considering Duke Talus was trying to literally release her for God knows how long, and he couldn't do it, and he was trying. Unless we're just, like, I get that we're kind of idiot savants about things, but that, I think, is even a bit of a stretch of, plausibility that we would magically release her.
Actually, Grabella, you can make me an Arcana check or History with advantage.
I don't think either of these are. Let's see.
Right. Oh.
I forgot to use advantage even.
Oh,
That
roll
was
again.
decent.
All right, the 16. Rebella, you remember something about Lena saying that the skull would start having an effect on its environment the longer it was there. And thinking back on Duke Talus's lair and the massive corpse flower, even the presence of the strange vampires such as the kobold and the gnoll, odd creatures that probably wouldn't be there normally. It's possible that those are connected, that the skull was having some sort of malign presence and drawing negative energy and bad characters to the area.
Yeah. I feel like this thing is gonna start messing with us. Cause, Duke wasn't all together when we got there. Think about it.
But also your fun kobold friend with the big teeth. So, you know,
he is a little crazy, let's be honest.
I mean, he is a little rabid, yeah.
He
So-
was a vampire.
do we want to go up this cliff then? Do we want to talk to our new mermaid friend? Or do we want to go back?
I want to talk to this guy.
You want to talk to this guy?
I think we should try it.
Oh my god. Alrighty, I'm gonna cast,
He's not armed. He seems fine.
And then, we could always just go hide in the pool.
Or he could drag us into the pool.
No, I meant the water
Well,
pool, not
just
this
don't
pool.
let him grab you.
Oh yes,
Grabella's
the water pool that's
suggesting the
connected
water.
to another plane of existence. Yeah, that seems like a perfect hiding spot.
It's better than dying.
what?
It might not be, but you know what? I appreciate the energy.
Yeah.
So, sorry, my thing's like lagging.
No worries. Coslow, where are you at?
Oh.
I see you. What are you doing, buddy?
I was trying to get a better look at the cliff, but I couldn't from up here.
Azrael pats Tugum on the back. I think you have this. And gives him guidance.
I'm loading back into the game, but as a reaction to that, I'm going to just say, he looks back at Azrael and like purses his lips and he goes, I hope if I die, I can like haunt you for this dumb idea.
You would not be the first.
Even worse, Azrael, I hope I become one of your personalities that you have to live with for the rest of your existence.
Oh no.
Yeah, a ghost that has bagpipes can be pretty awful.
Oh my god.
Azrael, your personalities are going to hate me. All right, anyway. I step out into the front here.
Actually, Alexi quite likes him, like a lot. It's kind of creepy, but don't tell him.
I kind of like approach like the edge as close as I can like comfortably get to the edge of his lava.
Okay. It is unbearably hot, and you begin to sweat. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Not like this.
Liar!
Liar!
I like clear my throat. Ahem. I like look back at the group, shrug my shoulders. Excuse me, fire guy.
Tell him he's pretty or something.
Oh yes, flattery.
Yo, sweet lips.
Oh god.
The
No, hot lips.
Oh,
We did tell Tugum to use flattery. Like, what did we expect?
one of the salamander's eyes pop open, and he sits up in his lava bath, submerging his tail underneath the lava. And he turns towards Tugum. He runs his hands through his webbed, tendrily hair. Oh. He looks around. Oh, me. Oh, are you talking to me? Hot lips. Oh. He puts a hand in front of his face and has the courtesy to blush. Oh dear. Forgive me. You've caught me taking a bath. Oh, no, don't. Why, you have flesh. What are you doing standing so close to the lava? Scoot back. Go on. Tut. You're going to scorch yourself. There you are. That must be significantly more comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't want it to look like you were comfortable, and I didn't really want to like disturb you.
Well,
but...
I was.
Corbella's just giving a big thumbs up from the side.
Forgive my rudeness. I am Cygnus, and you are?
I am Tugum, the bard.
Well met, adventurer. I assume that is your primary profession, as I do not see common folk down in these caves.
Yeah, about that. We don't mean to be intruding on you or anything, but me and my adventurer pals are looking for some drow. It's very hot here. This isn't our natural area. Just looking for some drow. Don't want to disturb you. We'll be out of here in a second.
Not at all. You are.
Hello.
Hello. There's more of you down in that cavern. Come. Don't worry, I won't bite. Come. Is that all of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a mechanized little thing. Oh, how clever. He slaps the surface of the lava like an excited child in a pool.
Oh my god, that meme.
I do delight in having some conversation with those on this plane. Will you indulge me for a moment?
Yeah, we got a couple moments.
Thank you. I won't keep you long, as I'm sure this heat is unbearable for the most of you. First, I will answer your most pressing question. You said you are looking for drow, not... I'm assuming you are looking for the particular drow that dwell in this hot area.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize, and I'm sorry to say, but you've wandered off in a bit of a wrong direction. You're going to find them deeper within the depths to the south.
Yeah, we kind of... I had somebody make a map of stuff down here, and it's not very good.
Oh, the caverns change quite constantly. Sometimes a lava flow erupts from the ceiling and begins boring down a new cavern.
Oh, so it might not have been his fault. Look at that.
Grabella, you should try like coming over over here and try like hand him your map and see if he can read it.
Grabella is just gonna hold it up.
Oh dear, you were going to have to hold it up at a distance, and because I can't touch something that's made of such fragile parchment. Although I do delight in seeing parchment go alight, but I'm assuming you're not giving me a gift. You are, he squints and adjusts some visible glasses on his face.
Well, if you say it's always changing, then the map probably is irrelevant. So feel free to burn it when you're done. And don't worry, the person who made it is gonna die. You don't have to worry about that either.
Oh dear, that's
Well, it's strong talking to.
quite crudely made and a little bit vague, but I can get the general idea. And I'm presuming in the bottom right-hand corner are the gates to the Vaki city.
Oh, those are gates! Oh, that does make more sense now.
That is one way to get there. However, he points at a part of the map. Well, let me look at this. Well, let us start with the golden orb area, yes? And trace your finger up from the golden orb and go to the left, and then go up and to the left. Where that circle is, I believe is supposed to be this cavern here.
Oh,
Okay, we were pretty close so far.
Oh, so our friend is in the golden orb. We made a friend with a mimic that wants us to feed him.
yeah.
Somebody.
Why
Something.
on earth would you want to befriend such a monstrous creature?
Why on earth would we not want to be friends with a creature like that?
Asriel really likes weird creatures. Is this thing he likes collecting them?
Cygnus shrugs. Well, to each their own. I have not traversed that particular cavern myself, but to the left of that golden orb, there seems to be this sort of path going downwards. I can understand why that has not been traversed. That is an abandoned dwarven camp area. Once
Oh yeah, we smelled the poo. It's disgusting.
there was, long ago, some battles over the particular territory of this area. The prevalence of the lava flows had also led the Vaki to believe that the wall between the worlds, at least this plane and the plane of fire, was relatively thin and allowed for easier trade between the Vakis and people such as my own, the salamander people. We are native to the plane of fire. This is not normally our home. I will help you along your way, but I'm here on other business. You may have passed a puddle of water along your way. I'm looking for particular irregularities. This one seemed to pop up, and I'm investigating why. But regardless, I believe you are here. And that squiggle going down, that is to the left of the golden orb, will actually go all the way through down to the bottom. But, he holds up a finger, because of the previous battle over the territory between the dwarves and the Vaki, there have been a lot of traps and unsafe things in the area. I could see why your little map-making friends would not chart that area. The other area, he points to the very bottom left, the longer path would most assuredly be the safer one. You can choose the short and dangerous route or the long and safe one. Either way, you will get to the gates of the Vakis, or whatever business you may have.
What do you think, guys?
He squints. What is this? He points at the magma spider area.
We were told there was a big lava magma spider thing over there.
Ah! Well. Cygnus rubs his chin.
Friend of yours, or the opposite of a friend of yours?
Well, perhaps mildly related. Well, not related, but he gestures kind of down into the pool of lava he's in. I may have mentioned that the area between worlds, between this plane and the plane of fire, is relatively thin, and sometimes things sneak out. We have a bit of a, how would you say, trade agreement going on with the Vakis. And sometimes things come in, sometimes things come in that aren't supposed to come in. Like, we would say wild animals like that. It is not up to me to go retrieve it, but it is unfortunate that it has taken up residence so close to the entrance to the Vaki gates.
Yeah.
That must be very inconvenient for you.
What do you guys trade?
Oh, he blinks. Well, he slithers forward.
Grabella's a dragon and she's looking for things to fill out her hoard, so...
Well,
And I mean, trading is just interesting in general. I'm not good at it. Yet.
there are all sorts of things that can come from the plane of fire. Why, think of it as merely another realm, full of fantastical things that are incredibly hot to the touch. He laughs. I'm talking food, magical items, crystals, fantastical things. But many of those things will burn or are not made for this world to last long. They are made to subsist on the energies of the plane of fire. No, it is not like we can merely take every speck of dirt that exists on the plane of fire and bring it here and concoct some sort of value out of it. He laughs.
Interesting.
We are merely another people. And oftentimes, when the Vaki Drow wish to train themselves in the magmic arts, such as how to live amongst the lava without getting singed themselves, and how to play nice with other beings on the plane of fire, they are almost touched by the plane themselves at this point, having lived amongst other creatures from the plane for quite some time. We have a very good relationship with the Vaki. We find them inquisitive, stubborn.
If you teach the Vaki how to do things, do you know of a way to destroy a very powerful evil artifact?
Yeah, actually, that's why we were going to see them, but you seem really nice, and I would much rather talk to you about stuff because you're just about nice.
Grabella's not very good at being charming.
What kind of... Why, anything put into the plane of fire that is native to this plane would surely be destroyed utterly. What is it that you have? Some meager, trifling item you need melted down? Some sort of cursed relic, perhaps?
The skull of a very powerful ancient dead lich.
Yeah.
He's quiet for a long moment. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want that here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to somebody that can make it go bye-bye.
I see. Such necrotic energies even surpass the planes, and are threatening to both. You have quite the plight on your hands, young adventurers. And while I cannot destroy the artifact that you are looking for, You are most certainly on the right track. I can get you in with the Vaki and to see if they know the particulars about destroying that relic.
As a being of fire, what do you know about them and encounters of dragons?
He rubs his chin. Commonly, salamanders and dragons fight over territory. The red dragons enjoy making their lairs amongst lava, potentially subterranean areas. And while not every lava or magmic area is close to the plane of fire, oftentimes they can be. And the salamanders that are there that wish to, he hand waves, do what they wish to do, clash with the dragons that, and forgive me, the red dragons are very voracious creatures, eager to protect their hoard at all costs. He leans back in the lava. I have to say the salamanders and at least the red dragons have no love for each other. Why do you ask? He tilts his head at you, curiously.
I was told a story, we'll call it, of a dragon that was down here that got killed by the Vaki. You're making it sound like the salamanders are usually what they go against, though.
Sorry, what was that? The last part of the sentence you said? I didn't quite catch that.
It sounds more like the salamanders have been clashing with the dragons as opposed to the Vaki.
He nods. The red dragons are not so eager to share territory. The Vaki are at least reasonable and will listen to discussion. The red dragons merely want to take over and chase away anyone that may venture in.
I'm kind of new to dragon stuff, and I don't want to mess this up. You seem very nice, and getting this destroyed is definitely more important than my.
She kind of struggles.
He shakes his hands. If you are in, let's say, thrall to a particular dragon, I will not have any inherent hate for you, little one. However, be reasonable and open to discussion, and you will make friends with the salamander. But if you come at them with a fiery temper, be prepared to be scorched.
One of them bit my butt earlier.
He,
Grabella presents her bitten butt.
he looks. I would say if someone of my size bit your behind, it would leave a significantly larger wound.
Yeah, these were little ones. Basically, if we looked at him, we caught fire.
Oh, he lifts his eyebrows. I believe those are called scorlisks. They are similar in nature to your plane's basilisks. They have a gaze that can alight. They are, once again, not native to your plane, as scorlisks can live in relative peace in the plane of fire, as everything is on fire in the plane of fire. Here, they tend not to make friends easily.
And you haven't heard of your Vaki friends killing a dragon?
The Vaki have killed many dragons in their time. You're going to have to be more specific. Well, that's interesting.
I was gonna say I don't know how to be more specific. I can't remember exactly like the story yet.
We knew it was a red dragon. I think that was about it.
Yeah, and he's already said that the red dragons are usually the ones that are.
I think it was a red dragon kind of nearby here.
I may not know the particulars of that history, but Perhaps the Vaki can tell you more. That should be more closely tied to their history than ours.
And you said you could take us to the Vaki and put in a good word?
I can point you in the right direction, but my ways of traversing and your ways will certainly differ.
Yeah, I'm assuming he swims or something.
Oh, but you'll, meet us there then?
Oh, why, yes. There's a large bridge that spans over the gates to the Vaki entrance. And down below is a very, very deep pit of lava. I will, well, be in that very far down below pit, and when you prepare to cross the bridge, just yell down before they pelt you with arrows, and I'll wave at them. Or something.
Sounds good to me.
Well, thank you very much, dear. You're very nice. Did you have a name?
Oh, yes, my name is Cygnus. And please, tell me your names. Please.
I am Gabella.
Gabella, pleasure.
I'm Tugum. Hit him with the fucking sandstorm. Go.
Oh! Wait, I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm ready. Wait. Oh, no. Hold on, I had something preloaded.
Hopefully this doesn't anger him.
Hit him with the rude bagpipes. Done. Oh! Oh! Oh, what is that? Oh, is this a greeting? Oh,
I don't know. He plays all sorts of different tunes on his little thing.
Oh, it sounds a little bit like, well, the screams of someone dying in a fire on your plane of existence. Is this enjoyable to you?
Gabella kind of shakes her head no.
That's a very good question, actually. We're not sure.
I take a bow. Start dancing around his lava pool.
I am blessed to be serenaded with the song of your people. Thank you for this
Anytime,
gift.
Cygnus.
I cannot repay you with a song in kind, but please, if you need rest or succor, I do promise you that the small pool of water adjacent to my area is pure and clean. But it is a concerning hole to the plane of water, a leak, per se. One I am investigating and working on closing. But
Yeah, our tiny green friend was doing some science on it because he was curious too.
Oh, well, I would be happy to answer any questions you may have about the planes in your short time, but I'm afraid if you would like for me to consult with the Vakis ahead of time, I must get going.
Do you know anything about the airplane?
Oh no.
Airplane? Oh,
Yeah.
I know a little bit about the airplane. I once met an air elemental, and she was lovely. And, well, we almost got caught up in a rather torrid love affair, but that's a story for another time. He blushes and looks away.
See, I heard that airplane in the night skies like shooting stars.
I would say the night sky in the airplane is more of like a twisting wind of scattered moonlight, almost. Shooting stars is not quite the... he thinks. Yes, more like... God damn it, Coslow!
It's fine. I can really use a wish right now.
I wish you wouldn't have brought that up.
That's fine. We apologize. But yeah, we'll be on our way. I can't promise we'll take the shortcut, but we'll make our way there.
Yes, and like I mentioned, if anything has escaped the plane of fire and is wandering around here and you've encountered it, I apologize. Just general rule of thumb, you stop and then you drop and then you roll.
Yeah,
Good.
That's catchy. You should
it is catchy.
put those on stickers or something and paste them up all over the walls in here.
Yeah, I tried the campaign in the Realm of Fire, and I have to say it didn't really take off.
Perhaps if everything's on fire, though, in the plane of fire, wouldn't stop dropping and rolling in fire keep you on fire?
He'd just be rolling around in more fire.
Yeah, it seems counterproductive, really.
Yeah, but marketing on this plane is just so hard. I don't really understand the audience.
Fair.
It's all
Being a
about
community.
those 30-second videos.
Like, I mean, look at this one. Like those two are not even breathing, and that one, he's significantly smaller than the other one, but they're both green. You all are a very curious lot, and I'm not quite sure how to categorize you.
We're uncategorizable.
Yeah, maybe don't try and shove us all full of labels.
Can't send a square group of round pegs into a triangle hole.
Well, one thing I do know for sure is that all of you are flammable. He claps his hands together, so be safe.
Will do. Thank you.
Is it okay if we take a little nap in the water room?
Ah, yes, of course. And if anything accosts you, he rubs his hands together, just whistle, and I'll be sure to burn the problem away.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
told you
you
he'd be
very
nice.
much. Yeah.
Of course, of course. Now go now, little fleshlings. You all are excreting a significant amount of liquid, and frankly, I find it strange and disconcerting.
Yeah. Come on, Guzzle. Let's go before you burn up.
Go on, I'm sure you need to keep that liquid inside of you.
Are we resting in here then? Is that the plan?
I just slam my head into the water to cool down.
I need Tugam and Kozlo to make me Constitution saving throws, please.
That is a quick temperature change. Even more so for Tugam.
Tugam, you've never felt more alive. You all
Cosmo
feel
even more so.
very good. Your bodies don't go into shock from the sudden temperature change. That room was probably about 140 degrees, and now you're in something that's half that. Tugam, you dunk your head in the water. You are like 90% incredibly sweated out. You are so thirsty, you could probably drink this entire pool of water.
I'm so
I wouldn't
hungry.
go too fast with that, but you guys should have some water.
Also, for the record, as somebody who works outside in 120-degree heat and routinely like dumps ice water on him to cool down, you don't go into shock. You go into like orgasmic like overload of like how great it
Oh
feels.
my.
Oh wow.
See, that's the description.
Roll a Constitution save to make sure you're not. Never mind.
See, that's the kind of description I
Pass
want.
out from other things.
But now this room is significantly more reasonable of a temperature, and if you would all like to take a rest, the salamander, Cygnus, has assured you that it will be safe.
Are we going long rest or short rest? I don't know what people need.
I definitely need a long rest.
Yeah.
You guys need a long rest? Oh, damn.
I could
Okay.
use
I have
to heal up.
one spell slot left.
Yeah, I used a bunch of slots as well. I could use a long one.
I have a lot of rage inside of me, but that is about it.
All right, I will let you all freely take a long rest. Make sure it's good to go now, and next week we will start next session with you all good to go, full spell slots, full hit points, nice cool temperature, and no heat exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
And we're going. I take it we're going the short way through the traps. We're just going to battle through it.
I
Oh,
think we
hell
should
yes.
try it. Yeah, why not?
The short dangerous route as opposed to the
Yes.
long safe route.
Listen, all you got to do is just roll good on investigation, and it'll be a fucking cakewalk.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
A former
Or
conflict.
we all roll terrible, and we like barely scraped through, and Cygnus is like, "What happened?"
Or we go the long route and still run into the magma spider.
God. So you have underground granite dwarves having a battle for territory against the magma Vaki drow. And you guys are gonna decide to walk through the war area where there's probably, you know, I don't know, the equivalent of landmines. Cool. All right.
Fine.
Listen. All decisions subject to change.
Oh yeah, that is true.
We gotta go past the fart boxes that have hopefully aired out a little.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did air out the fart box.
I mean, I can be the fucking canary in the coal mine for that one, since I breathe nothing.
I believe the saying goes, "He who smelt it deals with it." So who smelt it first?
Well,
I think it was two. I think it was Tugum.
She who supplied it denied it.
Denied it.
I didn't. Kazo was the one that took a poo.
But she went
Fastest poo I've ever seen.
But you went into the poo room first.
Listen, you activated every trap. 1, poop in hole. 2, open both doors. 3, take all treasure.
I feel like Kozlo would just be kind of in a state of constantly pooping. Like just very, like almost like a snail with like.
What about the deer from the Castle Crashers game, where they're just kind of propelled by poop? They're just like, and then they propel themselves
Where like
across
the rest
screen.
of us look at Kazuo like, how is it something so small can poop so much?
Like how?
Poops his body weight in poop every day.
I'm a magical creature.
They call him Green Finger, but really Brown Finger.
No, his poop is green.
Oh.
That makes sense.
A lot of spinach in his diet. Weird.
It always reminds me like the South Park where like Cartman is like, he runs like the business to get back at your parents. He's like, smear poop on their walls.
Oh yeah. And then they give you like a whole like palette of like the
He's like the
texture.
swatches. He has the swatch.
Yeah, the
palette, so-
swatches. Yep.
Got the baby green.
Like, what would you like your explosion to look like? Here's our swatch palette. We can do a poop explosion. We can do traditional explosions.
Each one is tailor made. That's why we have these consultations.
That's a business. Open it in Maginox. Watch it take off.
That's true.
I
See you guys
support
next week.
small business. All right. Enough. Thank you
I
guys.
have to run, but you guys keep Jen.
All right. I will see you
y'all.
guys next Monday. Thanks for playing with me.
Yeah.
See ya.
Sorry I was so quiet.
No, you're sick. Get better. Feel better soon. And yeah, I'll see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Right. Night, man. All right. That's it for Arctis today. Thank you for joining me. Catch up on the VODs over on YouTube. Watch us live on Twitch. And follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much for joining again. 2020 site, great session. Thank you so much. Nukiyashi, thank you so much. Nox, hey, what's going on? Thank you for the sub salt. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you Wednesday for Ascended. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.